The Hills of California, coming to Midtown Manhattan. The new play from Jez Butterworth is fresh off a run in London's West End. We got to know the stars.
I like to haunt an audience. I like them to wake up the next morning still thinking about the play, and maybe it stays with them, and maybe it's an image or maybe it's a line. And it's not a specific message that I'm trying to put across, except I know that my plays are steeped in love and loss, and the humour and the tears that attend those things in a really straightforward sense.
The joy of being involved in a Jez Butterworth play is that you are going to have your work cut out for you. You are not going to, be coming on and giving kind of a very one-dimensional performance, and so it's required of any of us from day one to really make ourselves vulnerable, put ourselves in the room, and just say, okay, let's give this everything. Every ounce that I have of myself to this, you give over to the process and you get rewarded in spades as a result.
It's about things that are universal, people's dreams of escape when they grow up in a poor area, dreams of show business, dreams of California, which, obviously the play is called The Hills of California, but spoiler alert, it's not set in California. It's about people who dream of going there. And there's something about that. Whatever dream you have, that sort of slightly untouchable, unachievable goal, and one day you wake up and you realize you haven't done it. Or maybe in the family someone has, and in this case, one person has done it and the others haven't. And what that does to the family.
The first thing that struck me was how unusual it was to see 4 robust, in-depth characters that were all women. I just hadn't ever read a play like that. And also, then when we started rehearsals and I met the 3 other actors playing the sisters, there was an immediate rapport between us. It didn't take weeks and weeks to develop that. It was there, and that's just become richer. They've become very, very close friends. So I have Jez and Sam to thank for that.
The way America is portrayed in the show, it's so exciting for us. The Webb sisters dream of coming to America. And so it's really exciting for us to do that, and I'm excited for an American audience to see the kind of weird and wonderful ways in which America stands for, like all the hotel rooms in the guest house are named for American states, because for us Brits, like, America just stands for dreams. It's just a sort of shorthand for it and for fulfilling your dreams, so it's exciting to bring that home.
It's not lost on any of us that these young girls and their mum in this play are shooting for the American dream. They want to make it in America, and the cost of that is beyond what any of them could imagine they'd be asked to pay. And I don't quite know how to articulate the moment, but I stood outside the theatre and I just thought about all of the time and energy and effort and sacrifice and joy and, all of the disappointments and the little wins along the way. And I just stood outside the theatre in Broadway and I was like, this is one of those moments, Leanne. This is one of those moments in your life. Don't forget it.